This is the cleanest city in the future world. Everyone who enters the city has to be sterilized and perfumed in key areas of the body to remove any lingering odors. In the future, because of a world war, the Earth has been turned into a huge garbage dump. The world's computers were attacked by a virus. The power grid is paralyzed and there's no signal. The rich build towering walls to protect themselves, so every city becomes an island. The rich inside the city live in peace. Those outside the city had to struggle to survive. Some work as couriers to survive, but it's a dangerous job. There are often robbers on the way. John is an experienced courier. He often delivers goods to the people in the city. One day he received a new order. John needs to deliver the supplies to San Francisco, so the life of a courier is always in transit. However, the journey was not a peaceful one. He came to a remote place to pee, heard a commotion coming from the direction of his car. Turning his head, he saw two thieves breaking into the car. John saw this and immediately warned the other. The man had to pull the woman to escape. However, the woman was a little naughty. She even gave him a friendly gesture as she fled. John is optimistic though. He still longs for a happy family. After a dangerous journey, John finally arrived in San Francisco. He forwards the supplies to the recipient. They returned the favor with a desert eagle. Just as John was about to leave, the guards, however, said the COO wanted to see him and told him to drive his car into the city. Just getting into town tested his driving skills.
Oh shit, oh, wait, oh shit, oh boy. Bust.
Then he was taken to the sterilization area for disinfection. The staff sprayed him with a high-pressure water jet. After sterilization, he met with Mary, the operations officer. Mary had her staff bring him a bottle of fine wine. The reason she was so enthusiastic about John, she wanted John to pick up an important shipment for her. Since John has been a courier, he's had 0 bad reviews. However, before that, Mary also tried to find other couriers, but they were all killed by bandits. John heard that the destination was Chicago. He immediately got up and had to leave. Chicago is too far from San Francisco. That meant meeting countless enemies along the way. She was able to fulfill John's wish if he asked for it, but John didn't say what he really wanted. He only said he wanted gasoline and new clothes. Mary then took John out into the street. The inside of the city was very different from the outside. The locals lived a carefree life. There was no fear of being blown up by gunfire. Mary said that if he would take the order, she would let him become a resident of San Francisco. Seeing that John was a bit impressed, Mary turned around and took him to her home. Mary's husband appeared with the baby in his arms. John saw the cozy family of 3. He longed to have the same life. He no longer cared about the danger of delivery. Instantly agreed to Mary's request. If the task is not completed within 10 days, it will be regarded as a termination of the contract. Yet he didn't know. All this sweet atmosphere was an illusion.
Get it back to its mother. The payments in your apartment.